welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marina. Today has been an eventful day. This is not going to be your typical day in the life of where you see me real time in my real time do the things. We first started off the day with an unexpected call that Nanny's furniture had to be delivered today versus tomorrow. So I had to rush up there and try to get her reaction to getting the table, but they had already delivered it. But you still get the same day reaction. Here's that.
Look at my table.
Do you like it?
My table. Look at this.
Do you like it?
It's gorgeous.
It looks so good, Nanny.
Underneath, how beautiful.
I know it. That's pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Chair here and a chair there.
That rug ain't too small for it
You
either,
don't
is it?
think so?
No?
You think I need to get a bigger rug?
No, I think it was good.
Oh, it's so big. And the leaf ain't even in it.
You ain't got the leaf
No. He said if you put that leaf in it, it's going to come out to here.
in it? Yep.
So he said if I was you, I would wait till
Christmas?
you have a dinner or whatever and then put it in. Jane, that thing is
You
big.
like it?
It
I
was
love
humongous
I
in the
gotta go
store.
get me something pretty to sit right here.
Does it match the top of those chairs that you have?
Look here.
Yeah, it matches good, don't it?
What would you put in the
No, right there on
middle?
the chair.
I put a cool tray and a centerpiece.
Would you?
I put those in the back of the truck for Nanny forever ago. And she saw them. She's like, what are you doing with those? I was like, oh no, I brought those for you.
I'm gonna put them in the house.
Blessed to be
Blessed in the city and blessed in the field.
She's
She's
blessed.
showing you the hawk.
She's blessed to be. Oh, there it is!
It's gonna get you, Dad. It's gonna get you. That was a very special moment for me because I've never gotten to give my nanny anything like that. I've never been able to give her anything but love, honestly, and a candle here and there on the holidays. Nanny had the table she had for a very long time, and the story behind that table is she had actually just spent money to buy me a little old table from Fred's. I'll never forget that table. It was my first ever actual table, and it had a glass top and black chairs, the chairs that you could fold if you sit in the wrong way. Like me and my 180-pound self back then, I would sit down in them and you just knew they were going to fold. But I love that table because she helped me buy it. Directly after buying that for me at Fred's, she needed a table and she took a hand-me-down because she couldn't really afford to buy her a table after getting me a table. That table was given to her, and it was already old when it was given to her, yet she took it and bought me the new one. And that's kind of Nan's testimony when it comes to my life. Like her Jesus testimony goes a lot deeper, but in my life, Nanny's always been there. Since the day I left the hospital, Nanny has been there for me. Whenever we were really bad off and really, really poor, like poverty level, Nanny was the one at the door with groceries. And whenever the kids were sick and I didn't have pennies to rub together to go get them medicine, Nanny was at the door with medicine. When my cars broke down, Nanny was there to pick us all up and take us in trips back to her house because she didn't have a car big enough to carry us all. When my cars would break down, Nanny would pay to have them fixed. Being on as low of income as she is, she never let me go without. She never let my kids go without. So while it's just an old table, it's nothing fancy. It was the cheapest one the store had, actually. Price-wise, it's a very good quality table, but price-wise, it was the cheapest one. It was the only one I could afford, and I thank God put it there for that purpose because Nanny needed a table, and Nanny wanted a table big enough. It wasn't even for vain reasons she wanted a table. She wanted a table big enough so that we could all fit sitting at the table and talking to one another on Christmas and on holidays and stuff. And I prayed that I could find one within my price range, and lo and behold, if I didn't walk in there and they had that one ridiculously priced down so that I could afford it. But the fact that God could take the very person who Nanny had to buy a table for and went without a table because of, God turned it around to where we could get her a new one. It's so much more, so much deeper than a table. I struggled with showing that clip. I know a lot of you guys asked to see Nanny's reaction, but I struggled with showing that because I don't ever want it to come across as, oh, me, like I got her this, I did this. I didn't do it. God did it. God got Nanny that table. God made that table affordable to where I could afford to buy it and allow me to do something I so badly want to do for Nanny. So that's how the day started off. It started off very eventful, but very emotional. Nanny has called me three times since I left her house, just thanking me for the table. I'm like, Nanny, like, I ain't even, like, it's just a table. But I think it's the fact that she's not only thankful for the table, but she's proud of, like, what has happened, like what God has done in our lives and what God is doing. It's just, it blows my mind. But that's how the day started out. Then after that, I went by Sally's and I got a ton of hair stuff because I'm about to go from a 10 to a 20. Well, personality-wise, a 10 to a 20. I'm gonna go from a solid 1 to like a solid 4, let's be honest. But I'm going through like this midlife crisis. Like, I used to be very edgy and all. Shane, would you consider me alternative in the most alternatives of my day?
Alternative hot topic.
Alternative hot topic. It's been a long time since I've been that genre. But I'm feeling like 30 is a good time to wear fishnets on my arms again. Y'all know. I'm going to do something edgier with my hair. So I'm going to go edgy, but edgy my way. So I do have a ton of experience dyeing my hair. I've dyed my hair every color in the book, and I will humbly tell you, I am a good daggone colorist. I can play with color and with bleach like no other. It's based off experience. I've been dyeing my hair since I was 11 or 12, so it's based totally off of experience. I have no schooling whatsoever. I don't claim to. So if you see this, don't try this at home. This is literally me just fiddle farting with my hair and trying to make something out of it. It is the longest and healthiest it's ever been. I chopped my hair off up here about 2.5 years ago, and I anointed my hair and prayed that it would grow and be healthy. And I'm not about to fudge that up, but it has grown and is healthy. Now I could definitely probably go for a trim, but we ain't cutting nothing. I'll rebuke that. We're not cutting nothing. We're just going to dye it. So hopefully I don't kill my hair. I know I'm supposed to dye it, but I'm not trying to kill it. So we're just going to try to, in the best way possible, give me the hair that will make me feel like 15 in a 30-year-old body. That's what we're going for right now. In all honesty, it's going to be edgy, but please don't expect like no green mohawk, y'all. But it is going to be very different. It's going to be out of my comfort zone a little bit. 5 years ago, it would have been tame for me because 5 years ago is when I had like the turquoise hair, the purple hair, the nose rings, all those things. Like that was just 5 years ago, y'all. But as of right now, like I've just kind of leveled off, you know. I'm kind of Laura Ingalls in it, in my little trailer park, in my little mobile mansion, in my little trailer park, and I'm just enjoying the homemaking life, you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to look like a rock star. I'm just trying to feel like a rock star. It's going to be odd. A lot of you probably won't like it, but the important thing is it will make me feel confident, unless it doesn't make me feel confident. We're going to hope it does, which, you know, I'll firstly say this. I'm giving myself a makeover, y'all. But beauty lies from within. What is it? I don't want to say some like generic quote here. Your beauty is from within. Like, you can be a solid 20 on the Richter scale of looks, but if you have an ugly heart, like you're a 2. You're a 2. You got 1 point for being pretty on the outside, but you're a 2, a solid 2. Yet you can be the most homely looking person, like homelier than me, and have a bomb personality and be a 40, y'all. Like, wow, like, how'd your husband get you? You a 10, you a 40. Like, so please don't ever think that I promote outward appearance over inwardness, character, and integrity and things like that. That's never the case. I just want to, I've been trying, you guys have seen the journey of me trying to do better about hygiene, because I used to suck at that. That's just being honest. It's embarrassing, but it's honest. I'm still working on it. Definitely not all there yet, but I haven't smelt like manure in a while. So. And also, like, fixing myself up. Like, I used to be someone who wore makeup every day, and I went from being that to someone who never wears makeup. I almost sometimes forget how to even put it on. So I'm going to kind of mesh the two. I'm going to mesh the two. I'm going to make sure that the looks don't overpower the personality, and that the personality doesn't get buried by the looks. I do have to tread very carefully on this because you guys know, if you know anything about my testimony, I was a very vain person. I specifically dropped my makeup altogether because makeup was the thing that was causing my vanity issues, and God was like, leave it alone for a while. And then slowly but surely He's allowed me to pick it back up and use it for fun and for creativity and things that I can use it for that don't mess up my inside, because my inside is something that we've grown it, me and God. God and I have grown it to be this something that I want to take care of. I want to treasure that. I want to treasure the heart that God has given me. I never want to bury all of that with makeup and with hair and vanity and stuff. So I had to tread very carefully, being the person that I am with the personality that I have. It would be very easy for me to just jump all in and care about my looks all the time now. So I have to ride this fence, and I have to kind of straddle it so that I don't teeter on either side, and that's the hard part for me. It's either not caring what I look like, or not caring about hygiene or anything at all, or caring too much, and so I'm trying to find a balance. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just having fun with it. I'm not promoting looks over personality. I'm not saying that I'm going to be beautiful when I get done. I'm just saying I want to give myself a makeover. And will I look like this in a month? I don't know. We shall see. I've been working really hard on like having a routine with skincare and stuff, so who knows? Hey, my house looks way better. Well, yeah, my house looks way better than it did a year ago because of routine and, you know, slowly but surely getting myself to a place where I can kind of get in the groove of taking care of things and it all doesn't pile up and I have to tackle it at once. That's what I'm hoping happens with my leg hair. It all just doesn't grow like a bush and then I have to like bush hog it at once. Like, I'm hoping I can get to the routine where I'll actually shave my legs every day and I don't have to like bush hog them suckers, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing my hair. You just have to follow along the process. It's gonna be fun though, and hopefully it looks good. That's all the things that happened today that led us to where we are now, which is probably a mistake. Future Marina, if this was a mistake, you can't edit all this out. Okay, so I got my Sally's bag here. They've upped their games with their bags. I got a measuring cup. I got a brushy brush. Some foils to foil my hair, because my hair is so dark. In order to lift more than 3 shades, which it needs to go up several shades, or go down several shades, I'm going to need to foil it for that added heat. 30 develop. Do not try this at home. I'm not a professional, if you haven't already gathered that. 30 developer. Now this is only if you want damaged hair. You need to go, if not, you need to go lower, like 10 or 20. Never do 40 under any circumstance. I got gummy bear hair that way. Doing 40, don't do that. I got this big old tub of lightener because I do have fine hair, but it is a lot of fine hair, so I needed this big old thing. Also, blue works better when it comes to like orange. Use the color wheel. That's how I always do it. Like, if you need purple or blue if you need purple or blue bleach, you always go by the color wheel. It's basic elementary science, art, literature, and something. Shimmer lights to tone down the absolute yellow that is going to come from this bleach. I also got an actual toner, but this is going to be like a routine. Wash it and condition it in these 2 things at least weekly. I've been washing my hair more often, but not a whole lot. So I went from washing my hair, let's be honest, we ain't gonna lie here, we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I went from washing my hair once like a month to washing my hair once a week. Goals. No, for real though. My hair is super healthy because I don't wash it a ton. So about once a week, I'll wash it in this and condition it in that. I'm not going all blonde, by the way. I have this Ion black, it's intense black 1N. I've never used this brand before. I've always just used the $3 Revlon from Walmart, and it worked just as well. But I didn't feel like going in Walmart because it's holiday season. So I just got this stuff where I got the rest of the stuff. So hopefully it's supposed to be intensive shine. It's intense black. It's permanent liquid cream hair color. So I'm guessing it's basically the same as the other, but they'll tell you it's fancier because it's from Sally's. Never tell Sally's your box dye in your hair though. Oh my gosh, I learned that the wrong way. Got this little measuring doohickey because science. These are the toners I always use when doing blonde anything to my hair, whether it be blonde highlights, blonde whatever. If I go all blonde, these are always the toners that I use. They're the Wella and it's the T18. They'll tell you not to use it if you don't have platinum hair. It's worked on my like orange hair a lot, which is surprising because I think this is purple based. So they say you want to use it on like banana peel hair, like the inside of a banana, but it's worked for me in some sticky situations whenever it's been like bright orange. So I mean, I guess the professionals know best. Maybe I'm just a freak accident, but they worked for me. This is the T18 Color Charm Wella Toner. Okay, it's lightest ash blonde. And then I got 3 things of gloves because I'm about positive I'm going to have to do 2 processes of bleach on my hair. And then, so that's 2 of them because I don't ever reuse the bleach gloves because it makes my skin itch. And then this one's for the black. I only have to do that one time because my hair is basically already black on the top. I'm going to start off with the top layer first. Do that, wash it out so that it doesn't bleed onto the bottom. What I'm doing is black on top. Now it's going to sound like a reverse skunk, but just bear with me. It's going to give me that edgy thing I'm looking for, but it's kind of going to look really cool, hopefully. In my mind it does. I'm going to part it about up here because I want, here, let me show you. I'm going to part it about right here or somewhere around there. No, not that far up. I'm going to part it about right here. Like a straighter line, of course. But because I want this framing part right here in the front to be blonde. That way whenever I curl it, it curls together. You guys will see what I'm talking about. But I'm going to do the top black part first. And then rinse it out, like leave it on there, then rinse it out so it doesn't drain or drip onto the blonde, which is going to be a much bigger process than the black. The black should be the easiest process, but since I said that, it will probably end up being the hardest. Alright, let's do this. I don't have a parting comb. That was my first mistake. We're going to use the edge of this because it looks like one of them combs anyway. Okay. Alright, where are we going?
Here you go, gorgeous.
You gonna call me gorgeous when I look like a reverse skunk? Does that look like it? That's going up a little bit, ain't it?
Here it's
Oh no!
at some point.
Is that even? Like y'all can answer me.
Wait, that's Ghost Rider in a spider suit?
Spider Armor 4.
Where's Spider Armor 1?
We'll get to it. Velocity suit.
Oh, I'll see it. I like it. Actually, I really like that.
That looks a little bit
Giant
better.
Spider from the movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2099.
That don't look even.
What?
Spider-Man.
This should be the easiest part.
What?
Hot part, get it? Never tell an ADHD person to part their
If
hair
you ever do another comment,
because this is difficult. Like I'm finding this super difficult.
I guess it means kind of like keeps him from getting hurt. The dark suit.
Is that even? I can't see.
Like Ox suit.
Anti-Ock?
That's what he wears at the end of the game to fight Ox.
I can't see Shane. Is the back of my part even?
What do you mean?
Is that even?
Like the line across?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's even?
On the like going horizontal?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. If he's lying to me.
They see him, figure him out. Scarlet Spider 2.
That don't feel even, y'all.
Man, built him.
Okay, I'm gonna brush the bottom part.
Iron Man got the spider.
hope this don't scream midlife crisis. So you said to show you every step of the process. Everybody say hi to Lacey. This was the first time a box dye had ever come with a pre-color cream. Like, I had to put this on my hair before I put the color on it. It was super neat. It smelled super fancy. I wish they had a cologne or like a perfume that smelled like this stuff, because it smelled amazing. Oh. That middle part though. Okay, these gloves are cheap. Look at this. They're already ripped. Either that or my hands are too big. But I have pretty small hands, so unless you have toddlers dyeing their hair, you shouldn't have toddler gloves.
In here cleaning my table. I vacuum my house, I mop my floors, I shine my table.
Lord, man.
Yeah, I shined it. You ought to see that thing. It shone got funny.
She was a winner, started working at the diner. It serves as a reminder to count your blessings, cause this town ain't fair. They'll put you down and leave you there, don't make them scared. Yeah, that's the truth. How they coming for you.
Alright, I got the top on. I gotta wait for this to process, and then I'll wash this out. Then I probably should hair dry it, but I don't know if I'm gonna dry it rather than just leave it up and then go in whenever I do that. We'll see. I don't know. It's been look at my poor, oh no, I forgot to get that off my face. My face is gonna be dyed. Okay, I gotta wash this out. Be right back. It's been way too long. I got stuck on TikTok. Alright, rinse now dry.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came here way too strong, cannot keep it low key.
I look like the poster lady for Meatloaf.
What did you say?
Or Ozzy Osbourne. Did y'all think I meant the food? Come on now. Shane says Megadeth.
It is Christmas.
I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now.
So now comes the daunting part. We're going to start the bleaching process. Now, most of the hair, like if we're doing a ratio, I'm bleaching more than I colored. So that's a little daunting. But the upside to it is I'm bleaching the bottom part, so it's not as noticeable as the top part. Optimism. It's a majority of my hair. 1 scoop per 1.5 ounces. Okay. 1 scoop. Level it off. How do I do better measuring hair products than I do measuring food? So we're gonna do 1, 2.
That's way too much.
We'll mix more if I need to. So we're gonna do 3 ounces because we use 2 scoops.
Off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. There's no denial, I'm chasing ghosts. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. Hitting you up, but I'm stuck on hold.
What I'm gonna do is, since I don't have help, Shane's usually in here helping me, but like anytime I dye my hair, but he's not today, so.
Excuse me? Excuse me? You didn't ask for my help. Little miss. You need my help?
Huh?
You need my help?
It would help if you wanted to.
Oh wait, do I get cool gloves too?
Yeah. Since most of my hair is growth, I don't know whether to start. I think I'm just gonna start like down here, right here, and go down, and then go back in and do the roots. Cause like the hair closest to your head. Look at me sounding all professional. But the hair closest to your head will draw the heat, so it'll process faster. I really do want them to be super light, but I don't want them to suck all the strips from the tips. Now that is not science. That's just my theory.
What?
So we're going to do. Actually, no. Yeah, we're going to do that. Well, do I really want it? Yeah, better. There's some pink clothes. I'm going to get the section so you really thin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some bleach in my hand and I'm going to bleach this up and lather it up real good and get in the middle because I can kind of like mash it in there, mush it around really good with my fingers, and then I'm going to have Shane put it in one of these because I can't maneuver that way. So we're just going to, are my rugs out of the way so if I drop anything?
What are we gonna do tonight, brain? They're pinky in the brain. They're pinky in the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. Their genes have been spliced. They're pinky in the brain, brain. Relax.
Okay, Shane, now's where you're going to come in with that.
Okay.
You're going to lay it underneath this. Not like I'm going to plate it on Thanksgiving. Like you're going to.
Don't move. You're moving. Okay.
Okay, you're going to plaster this against it.
Like that.
Yeah, and then you're going to paint it.
Ooh, like this?
Yeah.
What about this?
There you go.
Like that? About that much? Or less?
I can't see.
I'm going to say it's that much.
Is that a lot? You
yeah.
want to make sure it's saturated.
Oh, okay. So saturation is good.
I mean, you want as much as like saturated.
Alright.
Fold it.
Halfway?
Like, yeah, meet it. Would you meet me halfway? Alright, now fold the sides.
Halfway?
No.
To the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're going to look like you got some metal dreads.
Oh, that is heavy. Okay, squeeze it. Okay.
Is what we deserve. So listen, baby, listen carefully, 'cause I got something to say. I feel us fading. Listen carefully. Let's stop this charade. Stop this charade.
Alright, now that I look like something from the Matrix,
Medusa.
I'm going to take this off and check it and see how it's coming along. Snap, crackle, and pop. Okay.
That's a Rice Krispie joke.
Alright. My hair is not falling off, so that's good. Alright, so this is doing good. That one seems to be doing good. We would kind of just smush this all in together, and then I'm going to tackle my roots on this side. Which was really, really hard to do with my glasses. I had to wear my glasses in order to see. Without my glasses, I can't see nothing. And I learned a long time ago not to ever bleach your hair with contacts in your eyes. Don't ask me how I learned that. But it was a lesson learned. So I just kind of painted over my glasses and then went back in and wiped my glasses off and then redid it all over again. I couldn't show you guys the toning process because I was naked during it, and that would get me in trouble, not only with YouTube but with Shane. So just know that I put, he said, So just know that I put the toner I mixed it with 30 volume developer, which was a mistake. You're supposed to use 20 volume clear developer. I just forgot to get that, so I put it with 30. But I mixed it in there, left it on there for about 45 minutes. It didn't do as good a job as it would have if I had used clear developer. I've learned that by experience as well. But it did turn a little bit. I am going to have to go back in and process the bottom of my hair again because it's really brassy. But I don't want to do that like right away because I don't want to damage my hair at all. Like, I'm very proud of the healthiness of it. I don't want to mess it up. So I will be going back and processing it again in maybe about a week or two. Give it some time to rest. And then I'm going to tone it the right way and get it kind of a more ashier color versus the yellow. But I still love the way that it turned out. I feel so confident with this hair. I love it. Okay, so I still have to tone my hair. I still have to tone my hair. Oh, look at the stained mattress making a debut. Shane, you guys had told me to do the twin sheets over that until I get a new bed. And I just have not done it. I need to just do it, but that mattress is heavy. I like the motivation to do it because that mattress is heavy, she's thick. Okay, so first off, let's just get the elephant out of the room. I knew going into this that having my hair up in a bun would make me look like a reverse skunk. I still have to tone it, but I'm letting it rest. I also have to bleach the bottom half again. It's a process, y'all, and I don't want to kill my hair, so you guys will see it in a few days. Like, it'll be kind of broke up into just popping up and giving y'all a hair update every now and then. But as of right now, like, I did tone it a little bit, just not a whole lot. And like I said, it needs another bleaching, but I don't want to kill my hair. I've killed my hair enough to know when to not kill my hair. So back to looking like a reverse skunk. I knew that wearing my hair up with the style that I wanted, it was going to make me look like a skunk. So I used that to kind of, I don't know. So you guys know how I've been trying to do better about getting myself ready during the day. Like, at least making myself clean and, you know, just in general trying to take care of my body. I don't have a bra on. Oh snap. I figured that would give me kind of the push to not wear my hair up in a bun every day. It's kind of hard to do that when you look like a skunk. But then sometimes I really don't care, so I'll probably still have my hair up a lot. But I want to like try out different styles like side braids and things like that. Even though it would look really weird up in a bun, it would help me not to just throw my hair up in the bun all the time. Now, am I still the queen of messy buns? Absolutely. Absolutely. Am I going to fix my hair every day? No. Don't get that in your head, y'all. Do not expect that much of me. But it is going to, you know, if I want to get up one day, because I'm starting the Fly Lady method, I was trying to wait because my brain works in the oddest way. And I always feel like if I'm going to start something, I need to have a clean slate to start it on. So I have been trying. You guys have seen it in parts, the mobile home cleaning parts. I've been trying to, in parts, get my whole house clean so I can start fresh and start the Fly Lady like with a clean slate. But that's not working out. Because as soon as I get one area of the house clean, another area piles up again. And that is just something I'm being honest about, something I struggle with. For some reason, I cannot keep it all like together. I don't know. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to start the Fly Lady thing because also I need that little pep in my step in the mornings to get up, wash my face, put on some face cream. If I feel like wearing makeup that day, put on some makeup. If I don't, I'm not fretting it. Right now I have a stained face. I can't get that off. I even tried toothpaste. I can't get it off. So I'll probably be wearing makeup more often than not until these stains go away. If you guys have any idea on how I can get hair dye, permanent hair dye off my face, please shoot all the ideas and advice my way. I've never had dye, which I've never had Sally's box dye, but I've never had box dye that has stayed on my face through the toothpaste, through the peroxide, through the alcohol, through the hand sanitizer, through the Dawn soap, through all of those things, Vaseline. I've tried a ton of different ways. So if you have any other ideas, let me know. This hair that I have now, I'm going to fix it for you guys and kind of show you what it looks like right now. Like I said, I do need to bleach to the bottom part again because that was the part of my hair that was previously dyed, so it had to eat through the colors to get to my actual hair. And I do need to tone it, definitely tone it again, but I'm letting it rest for a day, probably, maybe a couple of days. I won't bleach it for a few days at least. Like, I know enough about my hair to know not to do that. Honestly, you should wait a long time before bleaching it, but you know, I'll show you guys that process in a few days. But as of right now, I'm going to show you what it looks like styled the way that I have it right now. See, it really plays with my personality because, like, if I go somewhere with my hair balled up looking like that, I'm gonna look like I'm a good time. I'm gonna look like I'm a good time. But if I put on my makeup and stuff, I have that like aesthetic vibe that I originally went for when I dyed it and when I bleached it. So does that make sense? I'll be
I have no idea.
She's like, I have no idea. I'll be two different people is what I'm trying to say. Get the best of both worlds, baby.
Did you say 2?
Yeah.
You meant 3. That face! That was all I needed to confirm that remark.
Let me show you what this looks like with some makeup on, because hair always looks better with makeup on, always. And I haven't played in makeup in a while. I used to be daggone good at makeup, but I don't know, I haven't done it, so let's just see. Used to, man, I would go from Ugly Betty to Megan Fox real quick, but I ain't played in it in a while. So let's see what I can pull off. Let me get a hair thing. Oh, just call me Pepe Le Pew. Is that his name?
Pepe?
Pepe Le Pew. Stop it, Shane.
Well, you know.
They're pretty. You have really pretty teeth.
Hello, how do you think they're pretty?
Have you seen mine?
These are pretty. I love your ears have character to them. Mine just look
You always want to hear that from your husband. Your teeth have character to them. Yeah.
That's the truth.
Dang, I look cool with this now. I ain't gonna lie. Look at that blonde back there. I look like I just walked out of New York.
Wait, no, you gotta do this.
Call me fancy.
Yeah, there you go. The women.
Go,
power.
little rock star. I do need to put on a bra though, because they're sagging and bagging. Should I shave my mustache? I guess I should. I'm gonna have a mirror here so that I can see. I also need another light. Shane! Oh, Shane!
I'm sorry. Can't come to the phone right now. You'd like to leave.
You want to tell them the story behind that? Shane!
Oh, yeah. A long time ago, Rena worked at this book place.
It was a factory. I worked at a factory.
That wasn't a factory. It was a shipping and receiving. Why do they
They
call it
literally called it the book factory.
Yeah, but a factory is where they actually manufacture, they make something. That was a shipping and receiving place. I never understood why people call it a factory. It's shipping and receiving. Straight up. Still a hard job, but it's not a factory. Anyway, number 2. Rena worked with some people and was popular with the opposite gender, of course. And
you don't say that! You're not supposed to say it like that!
you're good looking. That's the truth. You just
made me sound like I was a duty head.
You would.
Oh, I was. But I mean,
wasn't
you're
duty
not
head, but you
supposed to
wasn't
talk
duty head.
about that like
Anyway.
that. You don't
Anyway,
say stuff like that.
So every time she come in to work, they'd say, "Oh, Rena," and all that bull.
They would
crap.
yell. Shane would drop me off and pick me up, and they would yell it across the parking lot. Oh, Rennie Lou! I don't even know why they named me that.
Because you let them. You should have. You should. I'll tell you what. You should have clogged that drain right away. You'd be like, "My name's Merina."
My
You say it like that too. You say
Tony
it like
voice.
that. Yeah.
My
My
name's
name's
Marina. My name's Marina. So.
Sup?
Sup? Hey!
Actually,
that would have worked.
That would have been perfect. I love you, Mom.
Oh, I can do it this way. There we go. That looks really good because that's
I
really
love you.
close. I love you.
In case if I don't come back, I love
Will you stop? You're just taking out the trash.
I love your butt. It's nice.
Okay, so a lot of you guys, the last time I did, if you go back and look at my last time I did a get ready with me and makeup, like do my makeup and stuff, which was literally feels like forever ago, you guys asked me to like show you the products that I'm using because I always forget to do that. So I'll show you, but y'all, it's just drugstore products. There are some name brand products. You're the best. There are some name brand products, but they're all expired. So, I mean, I've never had any issues, but I've heard of people who have, so don't use expired makeup. But I'll try to show you. I did for Christmas. Shane gave me my Christmas gift early, and he got me one of those Kylie Lip Kits because he knew I was going to do one of these videos. I've never had that. I've never even seen it used like in real life, so I'm just going to play around. And what kind of look are we going for today? Like, I don't know. We'll see. Let me show you the inside of my makeup thing real quick. If you're wondering why a person who doesn't do their makeup often has a big makeup thing like this, like I told you, half of it's expired. I know for sure these got to be expired. These two, definitely. This one's a newer one. But I've got my lip glosses. I usually do matte because I don't like to bring attention to my mouth because my teeth, you know, when you put lip gloss on your mouth and you have like my teeth, like it brings attention to my teeth. It's not that like I'm self-conscious about them, because y'all, my face is up in the camera like this all the time. It's just that like I don't know, do any of you guys have this thing where if you were bullied or beat up a lot in school like I was, like I don't want to bring any unnecessary attention to myself. Like, I'll go out on my porch to take out the trash, and there'll be neighborhood kids around, and I'll get flashbacks, and I will come back in my house, set my trash at the door, and wait till those kids go away until I go outside, because I don't want to be called names and stuff like that. So it's like a fight or flight thing, and it's always flight for me. I always think of that when I go to wear the lip gloss. Like, I want to wear the lip gloss, but then again, it's like, do I want to bring attention to an area that I know is already an issue with other people? Not even with myself, just with other people. So I have mostly mattes here because of that. And then down here I have lipsticks and chapsticks and a few lip glosses that couldn't fit up here. Down here are my palettes and my powders and my foundations and all of that stuff, concealers, all that stuff. Over here's my eye products like eyeliner and mascara. And then I got my beauty blenders. And then somewhere unknown, I got my brushes. Oh, I see my brushes. Hold on. Shane put them in the other thing because they wouldn't fit. My brushes are in like this little care bin I have for myself. It has like hairspray and stuff like that. I need to get better organized about that stuff, but it'll happen. Sometimes I go to like talk about how unorganized I am, and it's like, no, I will be organized and I will have everything together in Jesus' name. I believe that. I'll show you what I'm using, but I'll also try to like cover some questions that are asked in my comments, because I always am in my comments for at least 1 hour when the video first goes live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every night I'm in my comments for like an hour most of the time. And then, sometimes even 2 hours. And then I'll pop back in at random times to try to get to people who I don't normally get to. So like if I'm in there from 7 to 8, then I'll pop back in at like 10 one night, 11 the next night, 12 the next night, to try to reach and comment back to people who don't normally get to talk to me in the comments. So I'm in there at random times. So if I haven't ever got back to one of your comments, trust you me, at some time I absolutely will, because I'm in there and out at different times all of the time. But while I'm in there, if I come across a question that I think is like widely asked, or like maybe one that I think everybody would like the answer to or something like that, or maybe one that I need to cover or something, I'll screenshot it so I remember it and I have it on my phone, so that when it comes to a time like this, or a rap and chat with me, or a sit down and chat with me, or I'm chatting while I'm cooking, whatever that is, if I have the time, I'll pick up my phone and I'll look at the questions and I'll answer them. So I'll try to do that in this video too. I know that these videos are a little bit more, somebody commented and said, what do you do lifestyle now? I thought that you did homemaking and stuff like that. I do, but on Vlogmas, it's really hard for me to get cleaning videos, home motivation, and homemaking and decorating and all those videos that take a really long time to film and edit. It's really hard for me to get those up every single day. So Vlogmas is a vlog mess. It's kind of me just posting a vlog every day leading up to Christmas, December the 25th. After Vlogmas is over, then I'll be back to my regular content where I'm homemaking and decorating and cleaning and being on the road to being a better mom and being a better wife and all that stuff. It's just really hard to get those videos that take a lot of time to film and a ton of time to edit up every single day. If I tried to do that, I would definitely skip more days than I've already had to skip on Vlogmas. So I hope that's okay. I know a lot of you guys said that it was okay and that was great with you, and you just wanted to see a video every day. So I hope that's okay. It also gives you an opportunity to see another side of my life versus and not just the homemaking and the cleaning and the mom life and stuff. You get a look into my personal life, and you get more attention on things that I'm working on in that. Like, you know, my heart issues that I'm trying to continually better. I'm trying to be a better person, like not just a better homemaker and mom, but like just a person in general. I'm working on my heart constantly. And like personal hygiene, I've talked a lot about that during Vlogmas. You know, it's something that I don't get to talk about a lot in my regular videos because they're more focused on the home and being a mom and a wife. But these videos have been more focused on me, you know what I mean? So you get to see a different side of my life. And it's kind of odd. Like, I feel honestly, I struggle with sharing that side because I don't ever want to come off as like narcissistic or like, oh, it's all about me or anything. But with Vlogmas, it's just easier to do what I do every day. Like if I'm doing this or I'm doing that or I'm doing this, I can show you and not have to pin it down to a niche. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to pin Vlogmas videos down to a genre. I can just show you random stuff every day. And it helps me get a video out there every day for you guys. So my niche hasn't changed. It will never change. YouTube, is my nanny calling? She is. YouTube will always be, the reason I started my YouTube was A, God told me to, but B, to help me to hold me accountable for being a better homemaker and a better mom and better wife. Nanny, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going over here to put for some chairs.
You're just now leaving to go look for chairs.
Yeah.
It's 6 o'clock.
Do they have a band called, what time does Ashley's close, Sissy?
Hold on, let me look it up for you.
I hadn't heard from you all day. I thought I'd talk to you.
I've been editing and filming and editing and filming.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah, you're on camera. Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
I'm gonna put contacts in. It's really hard to do my makeup with my glasses because like it was with my hair, I can't see nothing. I'm legally blind in my left eye. So if I don't have my glasses, I can't see nothing unless I have my contacts. They're not expired, by the way. I thought they were expired. I would put expired contacts in my eyes, but I wouldn't on camera. Because I know you guys would have many heart attacks. Okay, so if you're new here, or if you haven't watched any of my other makeup get ready with me videos, I have a traveling eye. It goes on vacation without me. I have to reel it back in. If you see an eye just floating away, he don't ever get too far. Also, I don't have dookie in my nails. It's a common question. It is not dookie. It is just usually food or something. And if it's not food, which I've been doing better about that, y'all. Like I said, working on my hygiene. Right now, it's hair dye. It's not food or anything like that. So, alright. It always makes my eyes water. Woo! It don't ever do that unless I haven't wore them in a while. Okay, I'm gonna look a little weird because I'm gonna have to put that behind my ears because it's bothering me. Also, I have a receding hairline. I've had it since I was born. Primer. So I usually use this e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. That one. But I've also used the baby skin one, and it works good. And then I have this NYX Shine Killer Primer. And that is the one I'm going to wear today because I'm extra sweaty today.
Mine's indifferent to know what's wrong or right. Her bite is bittersweet cause I'm stuck between her lines. She silenced me with words that shouldn't be combined. Feeling like, I can't go on.
Oh, y'all, I'm trying to convince Shane to start a YouTube channel. Why are you laughing? With his art, because I don't know if y'all know, but his art is banging. Like, he is a daggone good artist. He always has been, like a cartoonist. So I've really been trying to get him to spend more time on that hobby. Try to encourage that because like he doesn't even need to practice anymore. Like, he's just always good at it. Like, he's practiced for so many years. So I'm trying to get him to start a YouTube channel, like just to encourage that hobby, because I know I don't know nothing about art, but there's people out there that do, and there's people out there that enjoy it. So if he could find a community that enjoyed it like he did, I think it would make it 10 times more fun for him. This was a gift Shane gave me for my birthday. Was it my birthday? Mm-hmm. This is my favorite foundation ever, but when I don't have this, because this is pricey, like this is a birthday or Christmas present, it's Urban Decay. It's the all-nighter waterproof long wear foundation. If I don't have this one, my go-to is the Fit Me, the Maybelline Fit Me, and I get it in the matte poreless, and it's honestly just as good. This one's just got a better texture, and this one's a little bit more runnier. I do wear tan makeup because I want to be tan. But I'm not. Actually, I just got in the habit of doing that because I used to be tan, and most of my makeup is super expired, and it was tan. So I just got used to having that and having to wear tan and just blending it into my neck. I just do whatever I feel like. I have pale makeup now that if I want to go more pale and more my tone, then I do that. But the beauty of makeup is you can literally make your face whatever you want it. So if you want to be tan, you can make your face tan. If you want to contour, make your face slimmer, you can. If you want to contour and reshape your nose, you can. Like, there's so many things you can do. Take this NYX finishing spray. This is what you spray on your face to set your face. Whenever you get done with your whole makeup, you spray this and it sets it. I'm gonna spray down my beauty blender with it. Actually, I have a used one that I would rather use. I don't want to dirty an unnecessary beauty blender. This one that's stained is the one I usually use. You just spray it down real good. You can either do that or walk it to the sink, and I prefer to do this so I don't have to get up. And then you can either put it directly on there and then put it around. See, this one is more my tone. Last time Shane got it for me, I had him get it in a darker tone. But this one's more my tone. So I'm going to kind of go in between. I'm going to use my tone of makeup, but then I'm going to go in and heavily contour with a darker color. So this one was the color, it is 0.5, so it's super light. So since I'm using that one, I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Natural Beige, which is the 220, and I'm going to use this as my contour because I don't have like a cream contour or anything. Actually, between these two, this one is 220 Natural Beige, and this one is 242 Light Honey. I'm going to use the Light Honey for contour. It's a darker one, and I'm gonna go in my cheekbones right here like this. See that? And then I'm gonna go. You can do it in different ways depending on your face shape. Mine is more like elongated, like oval. So I just do it around the whole side right there. Can you see that? And then I do it around the whole side over here. And I got it in my blonde hair, which ain't funny. And then I do a little bit on the top right here. And then I always go underneath my lip because it makes your lip look more pouty.
For when you're asking for something.
Yeah, for when I'm asking for something. I go around the bottom of my face. Do not forget to blend that out because I have forgotten to blend that out 1,000 times. I'm going to take it down my neck so that it blends down into my neck so we don't have that ring. But I think I've tricked my body. I'm just going on the sides of my nose here with it with my finger. I think I tricked my body to literally not tan, which I'm okay with that. A lot of people tell me I look like, what's her name? Kat. I may do a TikTok later to show like an up close and personal of, I just pushed my glasses up, of what my skin texture looks like, just so you guys don't get the wrong idea and think that my face looks super good. Like, there's texture on it just like there's texture on yours. The camera just does a really good job at hiding it. When I'm done with that and contouring with the foundation, so I've used two different kinds of foundations, a light and a dark. I'm going to go in with this NYX. I need to stop saying I'm going to go in with this like I'm some beauty guru. I'm going to use this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. It's a contour concealer specifically. And this one is in the color Vanilla. It's in the color Vanilla. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go underneath my eyes. My smile lines have gotten way more prominent in the last few years, but I don't mind because that means I've smiled a lot. We're going to go underneath the area that we contoured, right there, on both sides. I want to go on my chin, right here, like that. On this side of my mouth, I go on this side of my mouth. Here on my mustache. I'm gonna go over my Cupid's bow. Okay. I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose and stop, and then right here at the very tip. Like, then I'm going underneath my eyebrow up here. And doing the same thing on the other side. Cause symmetry. And then I'm going to kind of make a flower.
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like it burns. So give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done.
Now I'm going to use this Lasting Fix banana powder. And I'm going to put it everywhere I just highlighted. You want to make sure it's really damp so that it sticks to the beauty blender and the beauty blender can transfer it.
Nothing weighs me down, I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun?
And then I'm going to use this Fit Me powder. It goes with the Fit Me Foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. You can get this stuff at Walmart. I'm going to use the 222 True Beige. Now, I wish I had a darker one to match that honey color I used, but this one matches this one. It's still going to be darker than my banana powder, so it'll still give me some added contour. And here are all my brushes, and I can't find my brush for that, so I guess I'll just have to use a foundation brush. And then I don't have my blush brush, so I guess I'll just wipe all the banana powder away with the one I just used. Alright, here's where y'all are going to cringe. I'm just going to use this Dollar Tree palette. This Dollar Tree palette. It's got a really, really dark brown. Should I do black now that my hair's black? No, we're just still going to do a really dark brown. I'm not doing black eyebrows today. We ain't that bold. I was going to use this very bottom. This smells horrible. When did this go bad? We're just going to go in with this color down here. Now, I have done brow pomades. I have brow pomades. I have liquid brows. I have gel brows. I have all these things. This one is specifically from Maybelline. It's a brow gel and it's Tattoo Studio. I don't like the way that the brow gel feels on my eyebrows. They feel really heavy. And then I've got this Sephora brow gel that I found. Actually, this is liquid brows, right? Or this is brow highlight. Y'all, this is like gold. Where's a good thin brush? It's an angled brush right here. One like that. I'm not doing this to be fancy, by the way. It just won't focus on it unless my face is covered. Use one like this, and then you just follow the shape of your eyebrow. That's what I do. My eyebrow, I don't pluck or wax my eyebrows. I just let them go naturally because honestly I can't even keep up with my leg hair. What makes anybody think I'm gonna keep up with my eyebrow hair? I've been doing better about my leg hair lately though. I used to bring my eyebrows closer to my nose because I felt like it made my nose smaller, and like I said, I've always had before, not now, but I used to have an issue with my nose, a really big issue with my nose, so I would always bring it forward, almost touching, honestly. I almost gave myself a unibrow to make my nose look smaller. I don't do that anymore. I just bring it in a little because, like, I have hairs that go up right to where I'm doing it. They're just very light. It's not thick at all. My eyebrows start out really thin and go really thick and then go thin again. So I'm just taking it as far as my natural eyebrows go, the little sparse ones. And then I'll do like up and down motions just to kind of blend it in with the eyebrow hairs that are already there.
I'm on the train headed back to Indiana. The rain is forming into rivers outside, writing down all the things that I miss. And in the letters you take for
I always do my face, liquid, powder, all that stuff, and then I do my eyebrows. So usually I do it backwards and I do my eyeliner first. I do liquid eyeliner. This stuff is the bomb.com. Best liquid eyeliner on the market. It beats anything. Like even Kat Von D eyeliner and Kat Von D eyeliner is like up here in everybody's opinion. This one. It is the Rimmel London Exaggerate. They used to sell it inside Walmart. I couldn't find it for the longest time in Walmart, so I even ordered it online just to have it. I use this with, I like gel eyeliner too, but this stays, and it's just really easy because the tip of it is like a very thin marker, so it's not super thin and it's not flimsy. It's kind of like just a marker. You draw where you want to, and you don't have to worry about it being a brush on the end and like flopping everywhere. I'm not good with eye makeup, y'all. Like, it looks like I am from far away, but I do that on purpose because up close, I'm not good with it. I'm gonna do my eyeshadow though in a way that I saw somebody do it on TikTok, and I was like, I have spent all these years trying to blend, and I've never had my eyeshadow like that, and it's really cool. I'll show you guys. I'm trying to go in between. Am I gonna use the Maybelline Matte Chocolate Bar, or I have this from Ross, and it's Paris Hilton Bombshell Queen, and I've never ever used it. Several colors in there. So I have a Maybelline Chocolate Bar and a Maybelline Nudes. There's the Maybelline Nudes, and there's the Maybelline Chocolate Bar. ColourPop one, and ColourPop is a really good brand when it comes to eyeshadows. Their eyeshadows are super pigmented. Like, you don't have to worry about putting it on there and you barely being able to see it. They're super pigmented. I got the Truly Madly Deeply palette from them, and I've had this for a year, I think. I showed you guys whenever I got this one, and that's what it looks like. It's a bunch of like rose gold and kind of neutrals, but blushes too. This is my newest one, and I found this at Ross. This one is by MAC, and MAC is super expensive. You can even tell by the packaging. But this is the only one I could afford. That's the colors on it. So I think I'm going to use this one because I've never used it before. I wanted to go from darkest color to lightest color. So I'm going to start off with this really dark, intimidating brown. I've never done this technique before. Perfect time to do it on video. I'm gonna go in with this one, and then I'm gonna go in with the lighter shimmery color. So you basically zebra stripe the colors, and then once you get all the colors that you want on your eye, you take a blending brush and just blend it all together. And it makes it way easier than the other ways that they've taught you how to blend your whole entire life. When I saw this on TikTok, I was like, oh my Lanta, this is a game changer. I was going to go in with that one, but I want to do this light pink one to kind of brighten up the corner of my eyes a little bit because my eyes are really cat-eye and narrow. So I'm going to use that one to kind of brighten it up a bit. I'm not liking that subtleness of that because I really want the inside to be bright. So I'm going to go in with Old Trusty and use ColourPop. And I'm going to go on top of it with Hungry Ghost. Ooh, I don't like that name. No, in Jesus' name. We're going to change that to Hungry for Roast. Look how much more pigmented that is. That's glitter from ColourPop. Versus the other one, I couldn't hardly even get any glitter onto it from the MAC one. The ColourPop always comes through. Look at that. I'm going to take this highlighting powder. Same highlighting powder. This is in the color Pink Glow. And I'm going to go down my nose and at the tip of my nose right there. I'm gonna go on my cheekbone up here, and then over here, same thing. Like that. Get some highlighting powder on there. And go underneath my eyebrow. I'll just do the same thing that I did with my eyeshadow. I'll start with the dark and go a little bit lighter, maybe.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way.
And then what I do is in the inner corners, because it's really hard to get it with this one, I go in with my gel one again. And I'll get it in the inner corner.
We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive.
Then I'm gonna use, I have this Great Lash from Maybelline stuff. I have that one, but I don't like it. It makes my lashes feel weird. The only other one I have is this Lime Life. It's not that I just love Lime Life. I bought it to help my cousin because she used to sell it. I didn't put on my eye. I was gonna do lashes for y'all. Should I do lashes? Yeah, we'll do lashes. These were like $4 at Ross. I don't even know which one I'm gonna use. Why is the glue not coming out?
Nighttime is something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. Oh, we come alive. We come alive. Oh, we come alive.
I don't think I've ever used lip liner, so this is going to be a new one for me.
I shut my eyes, trying not to speak, pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming. Going under, one step away till you hear what I'm saying. Sounds like thunder, and the clouds are closing in.
Alright, let's see if I can make this hair look not like Pippi Le Pew.
Losing focus.
So with this being such a long video, I had a ton of corrupted footage, so I didn't get it an outro or like me curling my hair, but this is what it looked like. I'm in love with it. I'm excited to process it and tone it again, but for right now, like, I'm loving it. I hope you guys have a blessed morning, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Know that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. I'll see y'all tomorrow.